Hello, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Right, so at the beginning of the year, I did a Wheel of the Year spread, which was quite cool, right? And I used the Angel Tarot by Jayne Wallace. And so each month I've been doing a card of the month and then sort of diving in a little deeper in what that could mean for me. I'm sharing my journey with you so that you can maybe do this yourself. Maybe this is something that you could do your card of the month and then sort of at the beginning of the year, and then each month sort of dive in a little bit deeper with some different decks, or however you want to do it. Up to you, of course, your journey, your way of doing things. There's no right and wrong. You could do a specific spread if you wanted to, or just choose a card, or do a bit more a few more cards from different decks, whatever you want to do. Anyway, so let's begin. So this card of the month for October 2023 is Strength. It's the Angel of Courage. So maybe there's something this month that's going to need a little bit of courage. I maybe need to use my inner strength in some way, endurance, stamina. Now this is not about having a brute strength, but a very gentle strength that comes from within oneself. You don't have to be aggressive or anything like that. It's just about saying, hey, look, this is my journey, this is what I want, this is where I want to go, this is what I want to do, this is what and maybe to just sort of deal with or face your adversity in some way. Maybe you need to, maybe I need to sort of look at things a little deeper. Maybe I need to have that courage to look a little deeper than I would normally do. So let's have a look and see if I can get a little bit more information on the Strength card and what it could mean before I look in the book and do all that sort of stuff. But straight away, what's popped out? Interesting. Okay, we start with King of Cups. Now, King of Cups is about having a commitment. So this month is going to be very important, that I'm very sort of focused on what I actually want to do, that I'm committed to actually doing the thing. I'm not sort of half hogging it. I'm not sort of dipping my toes in and not really going for it. So this could be a really important thing for me to just really emotionally commit to what I truly want to do. Now, it has got the Angel of Abundance. So committing to what I want to do by using that strength that I've got, the endurance, that sense of stamina. So I do feel like it's an endurance sort of energy. So I do feel like I've got to keep going. Having that commitment means that I've got to keep pushing forward to have the abundance that I want. Okay, to have the abundance. Now, the abundance can be in many things, not just financial, can be in other aspects of life as well, but maybe this is to do with what I want to do. So I've got to have that commitment to what I want to do so that I have that sense of creativity, that sense of getting creative, to have the abundance, things sort of giving the birth to something new. Now, I do need to be aware of, we've got Knight of Swords here, and their keyword says drama. Okay, so when you're sort of rushing into something without any plans or without any thought, it can cause a little bit of inner drama within yourself. You have that sort of thought about, if I don't have that commitment that I need to create the abundance that I need, there is a sense of maybe I can rush, be careful about rushing into things without any thought, because it can cause a bit of upheaval, a bit of chaos mentally. That's what I think of when I think of the drama. I think of maybe it's going to be causing a little bit of chaos mentally. Oh, another card sort of flew out. We've got the Chariot with Angel of Guidance. So I do get a sense of, that was interesting. I got sort of like forging forward with it. Like being able to be very clear about the direction I'm moving into, making sure I'm very focused about the direction I'm going into to have the success and the victory that I need. to trust that guidance that lies within me, that intuition is really important, to see where I'm guided. I feel like I'm being pushed in the right direction. Okay, so here we've got the sense of having a commitment. Be committed. What's my intention? Okay, what's my focus? Emotional focus on what I want to achieve, right? To create the abundance. It feels like I want to create, I want to give birth to the sense of new things going on, right? There's a lot of stuff happening. Right, so I need to make sure that I've got plans and strategies in place so it doesn't cause that drama, it doesn't cause the chaos and stuff like that, and so that I'm forging in the right direction. Forging in the right direction. I just keep getting this word forging, and that's unusual, so I don't normally use that word, so I just feel like I'm forging in the right direction. That was kind of interesting. Forging in the right direction. Is there anything else that I actually need to know at this time? Here's one more. About the action that I need to take. It does say action, but it also reminds us to look at our skills and our abilities, you know, and ask for help when need to get the support that we actually need. But it is about taking the action. So there are some things that I need to do to make sure I don't procrastinate. And I think that's a thing, that's something I need to do, is making sure I don't procrastinate, because I do have a habit of procrastination sometimes, you know, sort of sitting on my butt and thinking, I'll do that later, I'll do it later, and then of course it never gets done, and then it gets delayed, and, you know, I do eventually get it done, but it's like, you know, why didn't I do it right at the beginning? Okay, let's have a look and see what angel is... Whoa! I don't want all those cards. I'm actually not sure. I feel like there's one card in here, but it's not sort of really giving me which one. Okay. Interesting. So I've got to think about the direction. Again, I get that sense of thinking about the direction I'm actually moving into with my work and things like that. And know that I'm protected and guarded is very important here. Interesting. I get the angel of clairsentience here. So I get that sense of just knowing. Clairsentience. I do get a sense of just knowing, so I get that sense about trusting my intuition again. So that's interesting coming in here. So you definitely feel with the angels, with the angel reading cards, we get a sense of focusing on the direction I'm actually moving into in regards to my, you know, with what I'm doing with my business, right? Really focusing on what's important there. That seems really important there. To be able to know that I'm guided. So again, I get trusting my intuition, you know, trusting the push that I'm getting. I feel like I'm getting pushed in the right direction there. Interesting. Okay, now I am doing something a little different here, is I'm going to use the Telluric Tarot, but I want to use it as an oracle, as the crystal and plant. Oh! And as soon as I said the crystal and plant thing, this fell out. So what card are we looking at here? Okay, Aventurine and Buttercup. So let's have a look here. So we've got 11, sorry. Just like page. Drive. It's the fire one. That's what I saw it. 99 and 100. So but this is very much like sort of like the page of wands. This is like the page of wands. So it's like the messages and things coming through. But let's have a look and see what it actually says. What page? 99. because I'm doing this in regards to I want to do this in regards to the plant and the crystal. So let's have a look here. A sparkling enthusiasm. Okay, so aventurine and buttercup, a sparkling enthusiasm. Aventurine, a variety of quartz sparkles with tiny meeker inclusions catching the light. Its name means fortune or by chance, derived by the Italian avventura. Okay. Buttercup's petals have a unique smooth surface which gives them a characteristic mirror-like shine, attracting more pollinators. Okay, you're ready for a new adventure and highly receptive to ideas and prepositions. Follow these exuberance and let it guide you towards new paths, greatly expanding your horizons. Okay, keep an eye open for guidance and teachings coming from ambitious and successful mentors who could help you along. Mentors. Again, we get that sense of guidance, against that sense of trusting my intuition here. You're invited to be optimistic and trust that you have what it takes to embark on an exciting journey. Interesting. So that's really sort of ties in everything completely, doesn't it? So here we've got aventurine, which means fortune or by chance. And buttercup, attracting more pollinators. So when we look at that, it feels like, when I look at the aventurine and buttercup together, it feels like a by chance, by things sort of moving forward in the right direction. The fortune feels like you're being creative. You're going to give birth to attracting what you want out of life. It feels very much like the law of attraction in many ways. So interesting. Let's have a look at the Angel of Courage here with the strength and see what the book actually says. We sort of dive into this a little bit more. Okay, of course in this card it's card number 11. And that's kind of interesting, isn't it? Because this again is card number 11. So 11 seems to be quite strong here. Okay, the Angel of Courage holds apart the jaws of a... That is interesting. So I need to look up and see what 11 means as numbers. The Angel of Courage holds apart the jaws of a lion. Although in potential danger, she is unafraid, at peace with her predicament. The creature represents our base instincts and drives, while the angel signifies our higher self. Our wise and patient aspect knows what we want and when it is right to have it. But we must manage our impulsive drives, will be thrown out of balance. The card's number 11 reduces to 2, of course, and 2 can be a harmonious partnership or a power struggle. Keyword: self-assurance, trust, patience, health, passion, heroic acts, vitality with inner strength. Strength means a show of strength. This may be a brave act, standing up for your values, or protecting another person, or it may relate to an inner struggle. For example, you may need to forgive rather than give in to anger or resentment. Overall, the message is to be patient, to have compassion for others, and be kind to yourself. An additional interpretation is good health and physical strength. Okay, angel message: hold your position, reflect and wait, then do what is right. Your power affirmation: I trust in my ability to stay strong. I trust in my ability to stay strong. I trust in my ability to stay strong. Okay, well that's kind of interesting to look at that. Very interesting indeed. Okay, so that's something for me to think about, type up on my blog if you want me to, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on my blog. It's going to take me a little bit of time to sort of decipher that a little bit, and to sort of dive into it. I've got sort of a month to sort of think about things and have a look and see what's going on over the month. So this is going to be quite interesting. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care. Blessed be.